All right, let's go ahead and dive in here. We're going to be talking about meaningful play. So, looking at what makes a game have meaning, what makes people want to keep playing games. So, I'm going to play a game of Catan on colonist.io, and I'm going to talk through a little bit about what makes Catan a meaningful game. So while we're waiting for players to join here, two big things that we're going to be talking about and I'm going to be looking at are one, is each turn or action discernible? Do I get clear feedback from the choices that I make in the game? And then also, is it integrated? Do my choices string together to try to reach some kind of end goal for my game? So as I'm playing, I'm hoping I'll be able to add a bit of commentary here for what makes the game integrated, how there's an end goal that I'm trying to that's kind of driving my string of actions as I play. All right, so it looks like I've got some people joining in here. I recently just started using this, we'll say hello. Hello. I recently just started using colonist.io. I had only ever played the Catan Universe board game and also the mobile Catan Universe. And I was looking to do the Catan Universe actually on desktop, but they don't make it for it. So when I started playing this a few days ago, it definitely took some getting used to. I couldn't figure out how to make trades for the life of me, but I think I've got that down now. Hopefully the people I'm playing with today are making decisions relatively quickly. Okay, so Catan is a game where the end goal is you are trying to get 10 points. You can see this red guy here just placed a settlement and a road. It looks like they're heading towards the 3-for-1 port up at the top. So I'm trying to earn 10 points, and it's my turn to place now. The more dots on the bottom, the higher the probability. So starting out, I'm looking for where are the real probable spots. And also, I need brick and I need wood. I'm thinking I'm going to place my first settlement right here. The reason for that is 10 and 9 are pretty probable numbers. And I need brick and I need wood in order to build roads, which again, that's a pretty discernible action because by building a road, I'm a step closer to placing a settlement, which I need then to reach that end goal. So there you can see kind of the game's discernibility and its integration. I always feel like these first couple of moves where you're laying your initial settlements and roads are pretty intense. There's a lot of pressure, a lot at stake for what you choose. And again, that's because of that integrated meaning. Knowing that each action you make is helping you make progress or is hindering your progress towards that end goal. I played a game of this last night, and the players made their moves so fast that it was actually challenging to keep up with. That's a pretty good spot. Blue just landed on a 6 there. He should have plenty of wheat as the game goes on. Where's the other 6? Oh, there it is. I'm trying to find, oh here, the wheat port's way up here. It looks like Blue's banking on the wheat. That's interesting too, because that's the first settlement that, is it the first settlement Blue put down? Yeah, I think of it. Oh, but he went last. Never mind. Thinking aloud, thinking aloud. Okay, so now I've got to play my other settlement here to start off. I think I'm going to go for this spot here. I don't really know that that's going to be a great choice for me, but we'll see. Okay, so I rolled a 6. I get ore for a 6, which is cool. But I really could use some wood here. I need wood really to be able to do anything. So I'm going to offer up a trade. I'm going to say I'll give a sheep and I need wood. So let's see if anybody's willing to do that here. Doesn't appear I'm getting any takers, which I don't blame them at this stage of the game, I suppose. Okay, so I guess we'll just end our turn there. So I think that's one thing about Catan that's kind of lacking in its meaning, is like turns like the one you just saw me have happen a lot in this game, where you can't really do anything. Wants to give sheep for brick. No, thanks. Sorry, man. I need my brick. I need wood. But in that last turn, I didn't really have all that many choices to make in the turn because I just didn't have the resources for it, and nobody was willing to trade. So I guess one choice that I made was asking people to trade, but it didn't really reap any rewards for me, which I suppose is technically feedback, but it feels like I went through that turn without really having done anything or make any progress towards reaching the end goal. So it feels a little bit like in that last turn and in turns like that one, that it's missing some integrated meaning. Hopefully this person joins back on. That's the other thing about playing these online board games. I mean, I suppose with any online game, I just don't play very many. Okay, I rolled again. I rolled a 9, so I get brick for that. I've got a ton of really loaded up here. Let's see, I'm going to offer a trade. And I'm going to offer to give 2 of my sheep for a wood. At this point, I just like really need some wood to be able to do anything. I'm patient, clicked it too many times. No, womp, womp, womp. That is a bummer. So they just rolled a 7, and when you've got more than 7 cards, you got ditch half. So it sucks. Wants to give sheep for brick. No. I don't want to do that. I and everybody else needs wood and brick at this point. Okay, so wants to give 2. I can't do that. Oh, well, it looks like he got a trade. Okay, so it's my turn to roll. And my last 2 rolls haven't really been very fruitful for me. Okay, I'm going to try one more time to trade here for some wood. I'm going to offer 2 sheep, 1 wood. Let's see what happens. I don't think I'm going to have any takers. All right, so here's what I'm faced to do. I'm going to trade with the bank. Oh, I've got very little time, so let's do this quick. Do a 4 for 1 for a wood. I hate doing that. It feels brutal, but it's a choice I got to make. And so hopefully now I'm going to be able to see some action come out of this. So I get to build a road. That's cool. It's so slow. I couldn't even do it in my time. I gotta. Anyways, I finally have the resources here now that I can make a move that's going to help to progress towards my end goal. So on my next turn, I'm going to be able to use this wood and this brick, and I'm going to build a road. I'm planning to build a road here on ore. That's going to get me closer to being able to settle on this. Oh, sure, yeah, I'll do that. It's going to get me closer to being able to settle on this brick port here, so that's a perk because then I only have to trade in 2 resources instead of 4 for whatever resource I need and want. This blue guy here, he had a No, can't do that. I need my wood. I settled or traded so many things for it. I'm like anxiously awaiting my turn again because I can actually do something now. All right, it's my turn, so I'm going to roll the dice. I got a 6, which is cool because I get ore for a 6. And I'm going to build a road. I finally get to do something here. Okay, so you can see then in that turn that the action I took there has immediate feedback towards reaching my goal. Okay, so it helps to create meaning. It kind of, when you get a little win, it feels like a little win, right? So when you get things like that, it kind of engages you and leaves you something to look forward to the next. I have 5 ore now down there. I have, I'm set up for City Central if I could get a little wheat. I'm not set up on the board for this game to get any wheat though, so I'm kind of banking on getting a port so that I'll be able to find myself with some wheat at some point during the game. But my next couple of moves here is I'm going to be trying to build a settlement right up here by this port, this brick port. And then I think I'm going to move into, ooh, look at, I get sheep. Then I think I'm going to attempt to get into the city building. So after I get a settlement, I'm going to be looking for some wheat and some ore to build my cities. I think for this turn, I'm going to get a development card. Gives me something to do. And I'll be able to see what's on this development card, and it'll do something to help me work towards my end goal here, but it's got an element of chance or uncertainty with it that also makes it fun. Right? That's part of the fun. It wouldn't be as fun if you just knew the development card that you were getting from the start. Alright, so that's my turn. Again, my next couple of turns here, I'm going to be hopefully gaining the resources I need to work towards my end goal. Again, what makes a game meaningful is when it's got, yes, brick! A game is meaningful when it has brick. No. A game is meaningful when the choices that you make each turn have some kind of a result. What happens when you make an action? There needs to be some sort of feedback. And then also, like, why am I making choices each turn? What am I working towards? It needs to have some kind of integrated meaning. I think that overall, Catan is a game that, oh, my turn again. Catan is a game that does really well with both discernible and integrated meaning. I know it makes me keep coming back for more. So, thanks for hanging. I'll see you next time.